Okay, so I'm back, and you guys can actually see I'm having malaria. I don't know if you observe well here. So that is malaria. Our African parents, so they usually tell us that when you are having such, honestly, that means that you literally had, you are not feeling well, but then you didn't get sick. So that is what I'm having here, and honestly, but I'll be better. I'll be better. Yeah. So today we're going to talk about how you can balance. I'm actually from university. How you can balance books with with what we call forex trading. And if I switch on the lights now, there we go. So what's up, guys? How you doing? And today we are going to talk about how you can. I'm tired. I'm actually tired. Do I even have food? Let me show you guys. So, if you observe well, I have food. So I cooked. So maybe let me give you a tour of my room. And I'm not that disorganized, but oh my god, I'm so disorganized. So I always have a router. Yeah, I have my mirror. I have the trading. This is my trading station for now. This is my bed. This is my closet. This is my unwashed clothes. And then this is the bathroom. Yeah, so that is basically it. And then now let's see. I'm sorry, I'm going to be using this phone to record because my microphones, I don't know where I misplaced them. But then today we're going to talk about how you can balance. Could it be books? Could it be work? How you can actually balance those two with trading forex, because most of the people bring up excuses that, oh, you know what, now for me, I'm always busy, I don't have time, I cannot trade forex. Forex doesn't have to be like a main job. You can actually make it as a side hustle, honestly, because you can bring in extra income while still doing your part-time job, right? But then now we want to talk about the reality, because the way we see it is not actually how it is. Trading is hard. Can I first put off my jacket? Please, because school has been hectic for me. So for us, the good thing about university, you can actually be able to go, as long as you have a sweater. So I was telling you about how to balance school and trading, how I basically do it so that you can learn from me and be able to do something for yourself, right? So now, me personally, as a forex trader, trading is already hard, right? And I'm doing this as a full-time job, but I'm still at university, right? So there could be someone who's having a job, there could be someone who's still in school, maybe in university or maybe college, I don't know. But I can tell you that you can manage, honestly, because you just have to sit down and do what you call some sort of back testing, not only for forex but also about your life, honestly. Because now you'll ask yourself, since I'll be busy from morning to evening, that means that is work. You're backtesting on your work. You know that the only time that you're going to be free is when you come back home, right? Like me now. So what does that mean for you as a trader? If you want to trade forex, what you're going to do is try at least be able to say, since I'm going to be busy, let me not do what? Panic. Let me just make sure that whatever happens, I'm doing this because the market is going to be there even when I'm back at my hostel, right? So what do? I make sure that me as a trader, instead of panicking, I can decide, since I'm going to be free during the night, why don't I trade the night session? And because we all know that those sessions are always active at night, like maybe we have Asian session, Tokyo and Sydney, right? So the Asian session is combined by two sessions, that is Asian session and Sydney. And for you as a forex trader to be able to trade that session, that means that you have to sacrifice your time at night and be able to take trades. You might find you make money at night, and you also have to choose which pairs you're going to trade, because not every pair that you're going to trade is going to be worth it, right? You cannot trade GBP USD when everybody in Britain is asleep, because we all know that volume comes when people are actively in the markets, right? So me personally, I know that I'll be coming back home at around 4 in the evening, right? That means that I have the ability to be able to trade during that session of the 4 p.m. That is New York session. And I know I need to ask myself, okay, since I'm going to be busy the whole day, which session am I going to trade? If it is New York, then which pairs am I supposed to concentrate on, right? not every pair is worth trading during that session. So you have to sit down, and that's why I told you have to backtest your life, not only forex wise, but also your day-to-day wise, right? So me, I know that the whole day I'm going to be busy. I don't have time to be looking at the charts, but I can be able to do what? I can be able to participate in the forex market when I come back in the evening, and that is the New York session. So me personally, I trade XAUSD and BTCUSD, and they have been giving me good setups based off my backtesting during that session. So I can be able to backtest well when I'm in that session of New York, right? Yes. So personally, that is what I would think about before doing anything. So another thing that I want you to understand, you as a trader, you need to ask yourself, how good are you at managing your emotions? There is no point of coming home when you are tired and then trading the New York session after losing. You have a bad day tomorrow, right? So you have to backtest also your emotions, because when you backtest your emotions, you will be able to know how do you react, how do you respond to losses, because at some point trading, I won't lie you are going to lose money. Trading is not something that you joke with, by the way. Trading is hard. Now, the only way that you're going to make this work is when you sit down and ask yourself, okay, me personally, why am I doing this even? Is it worth it? Is it worth my time, right? Because once you know that you have a proven strategy, now a strategy comes with emotions, right? You know that I can be able to control myself, and then that simply gives me an edge. Even if I'm tired, I'm back from work, I can take a shower and come on the trade and trade New York session and still hit stop loss and be comfortable with that, right? So that is what we are fighting about. That is what we want. That is what we are trying by all means, so that it should not affect your mental state, and you find that tomorrow, instead of going to work or going to school, you have mood swings. You're still thinking about the previous trade that you took, right? So balancing trading and school or maybe work could be something so hard for most of the people. But if someone can be able to learn and control their emotions, they can be even bringing in some good money from trading than what they get on their job, or even than being idle at school like me now, because you cannot depend on school. You know, school is supposed to give you like profits when you do what? School is supposed to give you profits only when you have graduated and then started doing those jobs, you know? Yeah, so that is basically how I would do my personal thing as a trader, and that is how I do it personally, because the knowledge I'm sharing with you now is not coming anyhow from anywhere. It is coming because I have been using it personally and it has been working for me, right? Yeah, so that is basically it. That is how I can be able to tell you that if you are to balance school, if you're to balance education with books, at least let it be simple. Don't try to, let's say you're in school, let's say you're having like exams, don't try to figure it around trying to trade maybe like London session when you have like a paper in the next hour, right? I hope you get what I'm trying to teach you guys here. So it's not easy, but what you can do is on the weekend, use that time to learn from, channel down, learn from the mistakes that you made throughout the whole week. Then when the week starts, know that you can even set alarms, by the way. You can say, even if you get distracted, let's say you have coursework and all that at school, the moment you do that coursework and you delay to come to the chat, at least have a reminder. I always have my reminders telling me that, bro, this is now, it is 16, it is time for New York session. And every single day that notification pops up on my phone, and it is able to guide me and give me the courage and confidence to know that I am supposed to be trading this session and I'm not supposed to be away, right? Yeah, so now you people know that trading is not easy. And if at all you have seen gurus telling you that trading is easy, it takes time. I want you to understand something. Trading literally takes time. And if you're not ready for that timing, if you're not ready to accept, you're not going to make money, right? And I'm telling you the honest truth because I want to see you win. And I'm telling you all this because it is possible. You can be able to make money from Forex trading. It is very, very, very possible, 100%. Because I'm a university student, but I can be able to make $100 to $300 on a good trade. Why not? Why not participate in that market, right? So don't give up on your dreams just because you're so busy. You never know, that dream that you have could be that dream that sets you financially free, right? So I'm always rooting for you, and my name is Paul, and soon I'm graduating, by the way. I'm going to start So I'm confused. Should I look for a job because trading has not yet brought in that big money? Should I look for a job, a part-time job? And even if I look for a job, I'll still trade because I can be able to balance, right? Me, I can do it. And if I can do it, I'm not different from you. I'm not smarter than you. We are all trying to win here, my dear, my bro, my sister. And I know we can do it. Let's not give up on ourselves, right? So thank you for watching, and please subscribe, man. I want to reach a lot of people so that they can be able to gain value from what I'm saying. At least I've had experience to it, right?